wanted to bring you a shortish little yoga flow breath centering. So when you're ready, just beginning to find a place on your mat, at the top of your mat, feet about hip distance or perhaps even a little wider today. You want to begin to find a little bit of buoyancy through the legs here. So perhaps a little shake out of the body, a little rock side to side or forward and back. And then once you feel ready to tap into that stillness, just gently closing down the eyes. Can keep a soft bend through the knees here. You can still begin to gently rock side to side or forward and back if that feels good. And then we'll begin to come into our breath here. And as we inhale, we bring the arms outwards and upwards towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, hands come together and we'll bring them down through our central channel, all the way down in prayer position towards our pelvis. Deep inhale, open the arms sideways, reach the arms all the way up. Hands come together, draw your prayer down through your heart center as you deeply exhale. Inhale, arms reach out, reach all the way up, breathe into your heart space. Exhale, breath, hands come together, draw them down the Sushumna Nadi channel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping that buoyancy through the legs. Exhale. 2 more rounds here. Big inhale. Long exhale. Arms reach up as you inhale. This time hands come together as you exhale. Begin to drizzle your upper body forward over your legs, finding your forward fold. Just pause here for a moment and take a deep breath into the back of your neck. As you exhale, ground through the feet. And just beginning to gently soften the knees, bend the knees, and exhale to straighten. Inhale, just a gentle bend. Exhale, move your knees towards straight-ish. Exhale, little bend. Sorry, inhale, little bend. Exhale, let them straighten a little more. Last time. Inhale here, little bend. Exhale, legs go a little closer towards straight. Let everything dangle. And then when you're ready here, we're going to step back with our left leg. So we'll find a runner's lunge here. Left leg is really straight. You can't be strong enough through that back leg. So stay nice and tall through, nice and high on that left toe. Long through the back of the left leg. Ground down through the right foot. Try and breathe some space into your chest here, open slightly. Then looking down towards your mat, plant your left hand down and right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, finding an easy twist here. Continue with those long, deep breaths we began with. So as you inhale, reaching a long line, fingertips to fingertips. And as you exhale, perhaps spiraling your chest open a little more towards the right side. Notice how your neck feels here and try and make it comfortable. You might like to just let it dangle a little more, or eye gaze can be up up towards that right hand. On your next inhale breath, all 10 toes point over towards the right. And then gently lower your left hip down any amount towards the ground, finding your Cleopatra pose. Thumb and finger join for a mudra, Jnana mudra. Eye gaze can look towards that right hand. And try and breathe some deep opening and relaxation into that outer left seam of the body. Take a cycle of breath here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Next inhale, press into the right foot. Reach the right arm back down to the floor. And we'll step back into our high plank position. If it's more comfortable for you here, you're welcome to lower down towards your knees. And then when you're ready, we're going to lower the body all the way down, chest comes down, all the way down to the earth. Fingertips just next to your chest level here. And when you're ready, as we inhale, breathe some space into the chest, roll your shoulders down and back and open into a low cobra. As you exhale, soften your chest back down, press into your hands, press your pubic bone down. As you press back, perhaps through all fours, and find your downward facing dog. Look to the hands, left foot steps forward this time. Finding a runner's lunge on the other side. So right leg is nice and strong here, high on the back toes. And trying to gently think about teasing that right hip forward to keep a nice square pelvis. Take a deep cleansing breath into your heart space to open up the chest. Then looking down towards your mat, right hand plants down this time, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling, finding your easy twist. So again, still staying strong through that right leg. And as you inhale, breathing a nice long line of energy, fingertips to fingertips. Using your exhale breath just to gently spiral your right ribs towards the left and opening your chest a little bit more towards the left side. Take another round of breath here. And then next inhale, we turn all 10 toes towards the left this time. You might need to walk that left foot down slightly, a little closer towards the middle of the mat. And then gently lower the right hip down any amount towards the ground, finding a Cleopatra on this side, and maybe finding that same mudra with the left hand. Keeping those slow, deep breaths going. Breathing some space into the whole outer right seam of the body this time. Eye gaze towards that left hand. One more cycle of breath. And then when you're ready, press into the left foot, reach the left arm back up, and we'll come all the way back into our runner's lunge. Press the left foot back. And this time we'll lower all the way down onto the earth. But come onto the forearms, and we'll find a Sphinx pose here. Really therapeutic pose here. Roll those shoulders down and back to open the chest once more. Smile, open the collarbones. And perhaps bring a gentle smile to your face as well. Option to keep the chest open, lift nice long neck, or perhaps hang the head here. For a couple of cycles of breath, maybe even just gently releasing one ear to a shoulder, one ear to a shoulder. And just like some seaweed gently swaying in the ocean. And slowly lower all the way back down. Hands come next to chest. Press to come into all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. You can bend through one leg at a time, just gently walking out your dog. Or it might feel good to come into a few rounds, just rounding forward through the spine, and then arching as you lift the hips high. So it's almost like a bit of a cat-cow in our down dog to our plank. So whatever feels therapeutic to you here. Some days I find stillness is calling me, and other days I just want to move through the spine. I just want to massage out through the body until I find that nice grounded space of stillness. In your down dog here, spread the fingers really wide. Finger pressing down and forward through the hands and gently wrapping triceps in towards your heart center. Perhaps as you inhale, raise to the toes and use your exhale breath to send your heels a little closer towards the earth, maybe gently softening through the knees once more. Look to the hands when you're ready, raise to the toes, bend through the knees, just walk up towards your hands. Grab opposing elbows here, gently soften, rocking side to side. Notice how perhaps your hamstrings feel a little bit different than they did a few moments ago when we started this slow, short practice. Fingertips come to shins, open the chest halfway, lift Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. And then slowly round up, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders a few times. Bring your hands to your hearts. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time, just like that. Big deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Hope everyone has a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me.